Hey there, it's Joe from Oops All Games here, and the 2025 Pokémon Presents has come and gone. New information on lots of new Pokémon projects were discussed during the 20-minute presentation, including new details on the highly anticipated Pokémon Legends ZA game and the announcement of a brand new game. So, let's get started, shall we? Starting off is the announcement of new episodes to one of their Netflix shows. Pokémon Concierge, a stop-motion animated show, confirmed new episodes are in development and are slated to be available to Netflix subscribers this September. As an added bonus, the first 4 episodes are also available for free on the Pokémon YouTube channel for anyone to watch for a limited time. Next up are updates to several Pokémon mobile games. Pokémon Go is holding a special Unova event March 1st and 2nd, and the newest season begins March 4th. Pokemon Masters EX is continuing its venture with new champions and stories to discover as the game celebrates its 5.5 years of existence. Pokemon Cafe Remix is introducing new apple-based treats to make in the game, as well as new outfits for some of the Pokemon. Meanwhile, Pokemon Sleep is seeking to fight off your nightmares with a new Cresselia vs Darkrai event, coming at an unannounced date. Pokemon Unite is adding 3 new creatures to their lineup. A new outfit for Suicune is coming March 1st, Alolan Raichu will be available in April, and Alchemy is simply coming soon. The Remote Stadium is also making its return from February 27th to March 12th. A new game mode got shown off called First to 500, and an updated map with updated wild Pokemon is all making its way to Unite in the coming days. Pokemon TCG Pocket announced a new line of cards to be making its way to the app February 28th, and a special Pokemon Day event is taking place in the app from February 28th to March 27th. And the last announcement to be shown off from this segment, new cards are in development with new Mega Evolution abilities. Alright, so now let's get into the meat of this presentation. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is giving out Rotom phone cases depending on which version you own. New outbreaks are coming to the game from February 28th to March 20th, and Mightiest Mark raids of all 3 Paldean starters will be available. Meowscarada will be available from February 28th to March 6th, Skeledirge will be available from March 7th to March 13th, and Quaquaval will be available from March 14th to March 20th. Other Mightiest Mark raids will be available at a later date. Next up was the announcement of a brand new game coming to both Nintendo Switch and mobile devices titled Pokémon Champions. The trailer for this highlighted the evolution in Pokémon battling throughout the series' history, and Champions seems to be a new way to experience those battles. No official gameplay was shown, and neither was a release date, but it sure does exist. And with the addition of Pokemon Home connectivity, you can bring your little guys from any game into Champions, which is pretty cool. But of course, the one thing everyone wanted to see from this presentation was new information on Pokemon Legends ZA, and we definitely got that. We get a closer look at the city we'll be exploring, Lumiose City. Movement and traversal look to be expanded upon from Legends Arceus, giving players the ability to explore the top of buildings and even jump between them. But a Pokemon game is nothing without the little guys you get to start your adventure with, and we got our first look at who you'll have the ability to choose. Tepig, Totodile, and Chikorita are the 3 you get to choose from, each of which will likely have region-specific evolution designs. Of course, being in the Kalos region means Mega Evolutions are coming back, with new Pokemon able to Mega Evolve, which is great to see come back from Pokemon X and Y. And speaking of X and Y, you can expect to see lots of familiar faces from the video game and the anime along your adventure. The catching and battle mechanics from Legends Arceus return in ZA, but with a new twist. Everything seems to be a lot quicker, making the ability to catch Pokemon on repeat a lot less time consuming. And while you're in a battle, you now have the ability to quickly move along with your Pokemon to dodge an attack that may be coming your way. This is so much cooler than what we've had for nearly 30 years, which was a line of text saying your Pokemon dodged or avoided an attack. Along the city, you can also discover new wild zones which act as a hub for more Pokemon to appear. And all of this can be experienced in Pokemon Legends ZA coming late this year. Call me crazy, but I'm quite liking what I see so far. The graphics look really clean compared to what we've gotten in years past with Scarlet and Violet. I really didn't notice too many stutters in the trailer, meaning hopefully this game will be more optimized than Scarlet and Violet, Legends Arceus, or even Detective Pikachu Returns. It's a little weird seeing 2 of the 3 starters come from the same region, and while none of them really get me excited on the surface, I am curious to see what will become of them for the new region variants. If the story here is anywhere near as interesting as Legends Arceus, we are in for a treat here. Introducing wild zones breaks things up from the completely open world of Scarlet and Violet, while also seeming way more interesting than the wild area from Sword and Shield. These new battle mechanics have me genuinely excited to get back into the series. I really liked the way Legends Arceus handled things, and this just looks like it's evolving to a whole new level. And the fact that this footage is from the Switch 1 is just incredible. The Switch is capable of putting out really good looking games, but I honestly figured Game Freak needed some extra power to get something truly good going. I was really hoping for a definitive release date, but I suppose there could be a reason for that. During last year's presentation, they said the game will release simultaneously on Switch in 2025, which could mean two things. One, they're referring to when specific parts of the world will get the game, or two, and my personal favorite, this is a cross-generation game releasing on Switch and Switch 2. If this is the case, I think we could see how this game looks on newer hardware following an announcement that this will be on the new system, and then a release date will be given. At least, I think so. Either way, Oops All Games will be watching the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct on April 2nd, giving our initial reactions and a recap, so be sure to keep updated so you don't miss it. And with that, the Pokemon Presents has officially been recapped. But of course, we want to know, are you excited for Pokemon Legends ZA? Which starting Pokemon are you going to choose? And why is it Tepig? Head on over to the comments section and let us know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all things Oops All Games and News Channel 20.